Day. All right, session's being recorded, so welcome. Today we're talking about how do I manage stress, self-care, and gratitude. So my name is Karen Gamble. I'm up north, cover North Region. I'm a counselor with the counseling team. So stress is your body's way of responding to any kind of threat or demand. Sometimes we like stress, sometimes we don't. So the stress response is the body's way of protecting you. When working properly, it helps you stay focused, energetic, and alert. In emergency situations, stress can even save your life. So not all stress is bad. But what do we do if stress isn't helping us to stay focused and able to manage life? Today, we'll look at two aspects we can participate in to help us reduce stress. These are gratitude and self-care. Previously, in other Take 10s, we've talked about stress management in other ways. Today, we're going to focus on gratitude. So, Robert Emmons, perhaps the world's leading scientific expert on gratitude. Yes, there is a scientific expert, and apparently his name is Robert. He argues that gratitude has two key components, which he describes in the Greater Good essay, Why Gratitude is Good. Take a look. You can search out on Google, fantastic essay. I read it this week. First, he writes, it's an affirmation of goodness. We affirm that there are good things in the world, gifts and benefits we've received. In the second part, he explains, we recognize that the source of this goodness is outside of ourselves. We acknowledge that other people, even higher powers, if you're a spiritual mindset, give us many gifts, big and small, to help us achieve goodness in our lives. So why practice gratitude? The benefits of practicing gratitude are nearly endless. People who regularly practice gratitude by taking time to notice and reflect upon things they're thankful for experience more positive emotions, feel more alive, sleep better, express more compassion and kindness, and even have stronger immune systems. Gratitude is the expression of appreciation for what one actually has. It is a recognition of value independent of monetary worth. Spontaneously generated from within, it is an affirmation of goodness and warmth. This social emotion strengthens relationships, and its roots actually run deep in evolutionary history. It comes from the survival value of helping others and being helped in return. So what is gratitude? Gratitude is a spontaneous feeling, but increasingly researchers demonstrate its value as a practice. That is, making conscious efforts to count one's blessings. Studies show that people can deliberately cultivate gratitude, and there are important social and personal benefits to doing so. It is possible to feel grateful for loved ones, colleagues, animals, nature, and life in general. The emotion generates a climate of positivity that both reaches inwards and extends outwards. If you're with us live today, write in the chat bar, what are some things you're grateful for? Today I have my dog Edie, who I'm very grateful for, and she brings me lots of joy in life. Studies show that specific areas of the brain are involved in experiencing and expressing gratitude. Brain scans of people assigned to tasks that stimulate the expression of gratitude show lasting changes in the prefrontal cortex that heighten sensitivities to future experiences of gratitude. How fun. So is gratitude an emotion? Gratefulness is a mood as well as a personality trait. Some people are just more inclined to feel grateful as a daily habit. Perhaps you have a partner who is a morning person and is extremely grateful and happy in the morning. Gratitude is both a temporary feeling and a trait. Gratitude involves a process of recognizing first that one has obtained a positive outcome, and second, that there's an external source for that good outcome. And finally, gratitude is an emotion, one that makes a person actually feel happier. So questions about gratitude. Does gratitude reduce stress? People who are grateful feel less pain, less stress, suffer less insomnia, have stronger immune systems, experience healthier relationships, and do better academically and professionally. Overall, it can boost your mental and your physical health. Now, it's not going to solve all of your problems, but it can help you have a more positive outlook in life. Are grateful people less depressed? Grateful people are indeed less likely to have mental health problems, like depression, One study found that a gratitude intervention was successful in reducing negative effect, increasing positive mental resilience in a group of older adults. Now, again, this is not going to cure anything, but it will give you a good positive outlook to develop resiliency within your life. Can gratitude help you engage in better self-care? One study suggests that spending only a few minutes engaging in a gratitude activity, such as writing a letter of gratitude to a loved one, can motivate you to make healthy food choices. So if we're looking at taking care of our physical self, sometimes gratitude can help us with that. Right, so how do we practice gratitude? So we're going to talk about the first thing we can do is freshen up your thanks, is what I called it. The best way to reap the benefits of gratitude is to notice new things you're grateful for every day. So there's something called gratitude journaling. It really changes the way we perceive situations by adjusting what we actually focus on. While you might always be thankful and grateful for your family, writing just "I'm grateful for my family" week after week doesn't really do much. Doesn't keep your brain on alert for fresh, grateful moments. So get specific by writing, "Today my husband gave me a shoulder rub when I knew I was really stressed." Or, "My sister invited me over for dinner so I didn't have to cook for a long day. Boy, am I grateful." And be sure to stretch yourself beyond the great stuff right in front of you. Opening your eyes to more of the world around you actually can deeply enhance in gratitude practice. Make a game of noticing new things each day. Around the dinner table for my kids and I, we talk about that one thing that day that we felt grateful for or thankful for. It's helped my kids be able to see outside of what we're currently experiencing in this pandemic. Second one is get real about your gratitude practice. Being excited about the benefits of gratitude can be a great thing because it gives us a kick when we need to start making changes. When we want to achieve a goal, we can use the technique of mental contrasting, being optimistic about the benefits of a new habit. But we also need to learn how to be realistic about how difficult building that habit may be. This leads us to exert more effort. Recognize and plan for obstacles that may get in the way. Be realistic. For instance, if you tend to be exhausted at night, accept that may not be the best time to focus on it a few extra minutes. Schedule your gratitude in the morning. I like to do a quick meditation and prayer, and I give my gratitude thoughts first thing in the morning while I'm having my cup of tea. The last one today is be social about your gratitude practice. Our relationship with others are one of the greatest factors for our happiness. So it makes sense to think of people as we build our gratitude practice. Again, Robert Emmons suggests that focusing on gratitude on people for whom we're thankful rather than circumstances will enhance benefits we experience. You could write a gratitude letter to someone who has had an impact on you, on whom you've never properly thanked. You could also share the day's grateful moments around the dinner table, such as my family. This last year, my husband decided to do a career change. Within that career change, I realized I needed to write a thank you letter to one of my mentors, and I did. He was so grateful to hear from me during this pandemic, as he was definitely a bit down, but I validated and was thankful for all of the input he's given into my life. Simple thing to do. The conversations that follow may give you even more reasons to give thanks. Yes, so enter for your chance to win an NLC Wellness swag bag. Deadline to enter this week's draw is February 25th, so that would be Thursday. And you can email counseling@northernlightscollege.ca. The subject line is gratitude. So I hope today's Take 10 has value for you in your life as you go forward. Thanks for joining us today.